Hey y'all, there's something new and exciting at Thousand Trails Chesapeake Bay this year, starting this year. Stick with us, I'm going to show you what it is. All right, the banners and the now open sign might give you a clue as to what's going on here. But for years, Chesapeake Bay has had the facilities in place to have food service on site, but they have not utilized it. Well, at least in some time they haven't. So this year, for the first time, they have opened a grill in the pavilion area. So I have not seen it yet. So let's go check it out together and see what it's all about. I've seen the menu comes to you when you come in the gate. So it looks delicious. All right, nice setup. Plenty of tables, ready for the big crowd. Why do we keep showing up at this?
Hey guys, how we doing?
Good, how are you?
He wants to break it up. He wants to break it up. He wants his biscuit broke up. He wants his biscuit broke up.
He got arthritis. His arthritis won't let him break his own biscuits. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Y'all gonna be on YouTube now. I got to tell everybody
Do we need to sign a waiver?
Nope.
I'm just kidding. Can I get some hash brown?
What's your site?
Photos and footprints.
Hash brown?
Yes.
Yeah, the N is just a capital N. So it's lowercase photos, capital N, footprints, all one word. It's kind of one of these boring channels, but I figured, shoot, this is brand new this year and something that has been lacking for a long time.
Yeah, that's your iPhone or?
No, this is a 360 camera. It takes 360 view camera, and I just have to go back and process it.
Sausage gravy biscuits.
Tell it where I want it to point at what time in the video.
Hash brown.
It's pretty cool. It saves a lot of this moving around stuff.
That's neat. I like that stick too.
Yeah, this is actually, it's weird because this stick is called an invisible selfie stick.
Oh, yeah?
It won't show up in the video. Although it'd be nice to be able to get this little wire thing not to show up in the video too.
That's good.
You're right, arthritis.
All right. I thank you much, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's
How much is a little camera like that worth?
about $400. Yeah,
This is the Bluetooth.
well, that's the microphone, because the camera actually has 4 microphones on it.
Right.
But if there's any wind at all, it sounds terrible. The wind really, because it's got 4 microphones, no matter which way the wind is blowing, it's picking it up. And it's but with the auxiliary mic, it just picks up, and once you plug that in, it kills all the other 4 microphones. It just picks up with this microphone. So that's a huge difference.
All this is like $400.
No, just the camera.
What about the mics?
The microphone, these microphones, I think they were around 200. It's been a while since I bought those. But then, and it's got two of the transmitters, so if I'm going to have 2 people on the video, and then the one receiver that plugs into the camera. So,
That's great.
yeah, it's
And that goes into that camera with a 3.5.
yeah, with the 360 degree.
No.
Oh, yeah, the little 1/4 inch or
3.5.
Yeah. So it's a pretty cool setup.
That's still call it a 1/4 inch. But it's a 3.5 1/4 inch. Like I said, I'm
you know, you run the karaoke.
Yeah.
You know all the different connections and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty neat, though, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
Now you done got to spend money.
Oh, hey, there's all kind of stuff you can do. I got a little. It's called a bullet. You can put this thing in bullet mode, and it's got a little like a wire that attaches to the bottom of it. It's like a string. You can spin it around, and you can do some really cool stuff like that shot on the Matrix where he's leaning back and the camera's like going around him and everything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cool stuff. I'm still learning. Make it look like you ain't got arthritis at all, huh?
I'm telling you.
All right, let me get me some breakfast over here. I'm gonna die. Okay. All right, y'all. Here's a little list of the breakfast menu there. Y'all can see all that stuff. My mouth watering just thinking about it. I'm so glad to see y'all here.
We're glad to be here.
I hear you. I'm gonna have the biscuits and gravy.
Okay.
You got orange juice or?
I have Sunny D.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay. Is that for here?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else for you?
That'll do it. I
Sausage
hope.
and gravy, biscuits, and the Sunny D.
Yes, ma'am.
Total is $6.50.
Thank you, ma'am. Listen. Get it. Thank you, ma'am.
I thank you so much for coming to see us this morning.
I'm
Hope to
glad.
see you back for lunch or dinner.
Well, you likely will, because I'm lazy in the kitchen. Over.
There you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
We'll call your number shortly.
Thank you. Oh, man. Okay, y'all, back at the campsite. Breakfast was wonderful. Carolina style sausage gravy and biscuits and some Sunny D. Does the body good. So really enjoyed that, and I'm so happy to see that they have a way to get food here on site now instead of having to go out if you want to get something. They have had food trucks in the past, but the food trucks, it was kind of hit and miss. Some of them were pretty good, some of them were not. So now they've got, you know, a pretty steady crew there, and they seem to be pretty personal. It did take a little while to get the biscuits and gravy. It probably took, I don't know, I was probably sitting there a little more than 15 minutes waiting for it to get ready. So, but I guess it's made fresh, so that would probably explain that. So what I want to do on this video, in addition to point out the new feature of Chesapeake Bay, I want to take a little bit of time and explain basically the type of channel that I have here, because I have heard some comments from people I know that are like, yeah, you know, you really got to work on making your content more entertaining, and I understand that, but there are several different types of videos. It never fails, man. When I talk to y'all, this thing always goes off at least once. But but there are several different type of videos out there. There are people that really put together these wonderful Hollywood production style videos for YouTube, and hey, God love them. I think they do great work. And along with that, they have even some of my favorite YouTube content creators. When I see the setup that they're working with as far as editing and stuff like that, I'm really taken back because some of them have, they have a special office set up in the back of their camper with some big screen monitors, 3 or 4 monitors, and a desktop computer system, and they really produce some really cinematographic, I guess was the right word. They really put some production value into their videos. Now, that's not the style that I'm pursuing. I'm basically the style that I'm pursuing. I've sort of labeled it a heart-to-heart style. basically it's just me being me. It's me being real with you, and the bugs being real with me. So so you know, I just want to include the people that are following my channel in our adventures and our trips along the way. So and look at all the stuff around you. You know, you're included in the journey, included in the trip, and you didn't have to do none of the setup or the tear down. So I like that idea for y'all. It's a little bit trying on me sometimes, but hey, it's worth it. It's what I want to do. So but anyway, let me I'll take y'all around, show you the site a little bit here. Like I said, this is Chesapeake Bay, Thousand Trails in Gloucester, Virginia. I have been here before and have done a video about it before. In fact, when we did the last video, I think I was staying just 3 doors down in that cabin over there, Chickahominy cabin. So this is where we're at today. Pretty nice spot. You see, it's got room for the RV and the tow, one in front of the other. Plenty of room. Got my Starlink dish set up out there to the side. We are in site C64, so you know, water, sewage, electric, nice site. And we're in close proximity to the clubhouse. It's right over there. There are 2 streets over. I can walk there very easily. Also close to the store. I can walk there very easily. So but got my little sign set up because I will be here for 3 weeks. So wanted to go ahead and get the full effect. But while I'm showing you all this stuff, and I told you about the production and the editing situation that goes on with a lot of my favorite channels. So while I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and show you what I'm working with. All right, so this is my editing studio. I turn my chair around backwards. I have my laptop here. I have a portable hard drive, a wireless mouse, and that, my friends, is the production studio. So I am not attempting to make a business out of YouTube. Although, hey, it would be nice if I get $1,000, $1,500 a month coming in. That would subsidize my travel expenses very nicely. So ain't going to turn it down if it comes, but I'm not going to work a full-time job because I've done that for almost 50 years. So yeah, enough is enough. Now it's time to relax and travel and just do what I enjoy. I do enjoy making the YouTube videos, and I'm sure they'll get a little better along the way. I'll get a little more at home in front of the camera and try to get to where I learn better on how to edit things together and make them more eye-catching and attention-grabbing. But in the meantime, you kind of stuck with me and what I got right now. Or, well, I guess you're not stuck with me. You can always not watch, but don't do that. I really appreciate y'all coming to watch. So if you're okay with the heart-to-heart method, I think I've also heard it referred to as the grandpa method. So basically, just sit down and talk. And I like to do stuff like well, I'll give you for instance one of my earlier videos. You can see here I practice what I preach, because I did do an earlier video that told you how I level my cooktop and my grill and all of that. So you'll notice, in case y'all didn't see that one, it's probably, you can look back in there. I think it's in the tips and tricks playlists. But if you look, there's no. I seen a fellow on YouTube was talking about, yeah, when you get a delivery from Amazon, take the box and cut little 2x2 squares of cardboard out of the box. That way you can use those to level your griddle and your Blackstone and all that stuff. And I seen another guy that actually put legs on this black stone and that screw out and level it. That's cool. But to me, I like to keep it plain and simple. I don't feel the need to level each individual appliance. If I put something on this table, the table is level because I have those devices on the bottom there. They're called compression couplings. They're 3/4 inch, and you set them where you want it and you tighten them down real good, and that's where they stay. So I can slide them up and down and bring my table into a level condition. So I much prefer that over leveling each individual appliance with pieces of cardboard that are going to get wet when it rains, and you know, it's just going to be a whole big old thing. But you know, I like to do little stuff like, you know, I put my screws in the side of the table there. I got one that holds the wire brush, and one for the tongs, and one for a spatula, so I can have all my cooking utensils that I normally use for breakfast, lunch, and dinner out here when I cook outside, and without having to lay them on the table somewhere. So this is my setup. So hopefully you get a little something out of it, beneficial. So but those couplings, they're relatively inexpensive. You can get them at Lowe's, Home Depot, any hardware store really. I think they're less than $3 a piece, and they're made out of PVC, and they're called 3/4 inch PVC compression couplings. So if you're interested in something like that, go grab you one for each leg. And sometimes you don't need them all, but you know, it's good to have them anyway. I just put them all on there just in case, whatever I need to do to get it level. I've got one already on there. I don't have to take everything off the table and then reattach it. So at any rate, hit that like and subscribe button if you like this kind of content, and you know, work with me, and I'll ride around here a little bit. I've got a couple of friends that are here now and several friends that are coming. So Memorial Day weekend and all coming up next weekend. So looking forward to a really good time here, and we shall get back with y'all a little bit later. So in the meantime, hey, just in case I don't get it stuck in there again, I'll say it now. But remember, when camping, take only photos, leave only footprints. Travel safely. We'll see you next time.